Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Guess what? We are back. Two Brothers Farming is back for episode number 23 on St Kalle map. And as always, you guys know how it always works. I always let my brother do his thing, and he sets us up. We just went over it, so he should be fresh in his mind. So, as usual, Gutterball, you take us away, lead us into temptation, and let's go.
Alrighty, thanks everyone for coming and watching the video. I hope you enjoy it. Today, as usual, is going to be another very busy one. Fury's got some baling to do, and then he's got some harvesting to do. I'm going to be selling eggs. I'm going to be moving pigs from one barn to the other, and then going to be doing some mowing to get some silage bales. So let's get started at it.
Yes, let's go. And as usual, before we get going, my team, Gutterball's got his team. We got to attach a GoPro to him so you guys can see him. It's pretty cool. As usual, you guys know how it works. You're going to lose the game sounds, but you're not going to lose me. And we want to double check that we are recording. And we are, because I made that mistake last time. And yes, we are. So, Gutterball, before I head down, do you want me to go ahead and buy my cows real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't care.
Because, you know, we've got this little system. It's pretty cool. We've got it. We sat and figured, as you guys can see up in the left-hand corner. Once again, I'm not sure if it comes out on the recording, but I have the real clock mod, and it is now 12:30 in the morning. We spent about an hour and a half discussing when to sell our pigs. So, for those of you who are watching this and know the right term, don't tell me 2 years, because it's a long time to wait.
Yeah, we ain't waiting that long.
I don't want to wait 2 years, even though that's optimal. I understand that. I've watched many videos of it. And I just don't want to wait, because in real life, guys, you know you wouldn't wait 2 years to sell your pigs. It just wouldn't be feasible.
Are you getting Swiss or are you getting Holstein this time?
I was just going to say, he caught me. So let me point out something, you guys. Let me see. Where are they? Where are they? Are they all outside now? Look, which one of these is not like the others? Your boy Fury decided that he was going to buy Holstein last time, and we already had brown Swiss. So we've got a mixture herd, and that's okay, because it's Fury, and you guys love me, so it's okay. It's up to you, Gutterball. Whatever you want. If you want me to...
You're buying, I'm not. So
well,
balance them out. Let's do that. Balance them out.
Okay, so how many of each do we have? Hang on one second. I'll look. We've got 4 Brown Smith, whatever's in Brown Smith. Granny Smith. 1 month, 20
That's
months.
apples, buddy.
Let's buy some more Holstein. We'll be done with this. That'll fix it.
Okay.
We'll pick some more Granny Smith apples up here. So, as we get going here, let me buy these. That way it gets the money out of Gutterball's way. We're up to 180 cows, Gutterball, just so you know.
Nice.
So we're almost getting full. A couple more months, guys, and our cow pens will be full. So,
cool.
It's been a lot of work, and it's been fun, though. Before we get started, I would like to take a few minutes and wish every single person a happy Easter. And if you guys have got some traditions that you guys like to put them in the comments. It's just the three of us. It's my youngest son and my wife and I, and that's it. Because my other kids one lives in Louisiana and the other one lives in Georgia. So I only have the one kid up here. I'll go up and see my mom for a little bit, and then that'll be pretty much it. We'll have our ham, normal, and all the fixins, trimmings that you normally have with Easter. And I'll just kind of chill out. Gutterball, what do you have going on tomorrow for your Easter?
It's basically just the wife and I. All the kids and grandkids are busy going to the other side of the family. So this year it's going to be just the wife and I, and we're going to spend some alone time together, and which we don't always hardly get. So it's going to be nice.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's why I said it's we don't have, whoops, nice if I didn't unhook the trailer. We don't have a lot going on. I'm just going to kind of relax, because now this video will be dropping Wednesday, but we are recording it on Saturday night, actually Sunday morning. So we're recording this technically on Easter morning. So that's why we're saying what we're saying. So when you guys get to watch this on Wednesday, I hope you guys have all had a happy Easter. I hope you ate and ate and ate, and I hope you got lots of eggs and lots of chocolate and lots of things that all the people, because Fury doesn't need much more chocolate. Because I'm already hyper enough as it is. But yeah, we just wanted to extend from the Fury and Gutterball family to yours. I hope you guys have a happy holiday. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes.
You guys know what we think of you guys. We tell you every day. But now that we've got the positives out of the way, I do have one negative that I have to say. Okay? Please, I've warned you guys before. Please, please, please be careful of the comments. Because you guys know that Gutterball is my moderator, and he does watch the comments. And he will get on you about it. So, for those of you that are going to say negative things or question the way we play or vice versa, Gutterball will get you. And Gutterball's not Fury, that's for sure. So, you guys need to understand that. Now, see, we're still getting negative scores.
Well, like I said, we may have to wait till we got every field.
Yeah, we did flip the other ones, guys, so you guys know that all of our fields, including our grass fields, now have lime and fertilizer on them, like powdered fertilizer. And we plowed in the field 1 and redid the whole thing, so he's right.
Right.
But other than that, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Just be careful, because the next step after Gutterball comments on it, if it continues, then Fury will remove the comment and remove the person. So if he comes back to me and says, nope, there's no hope for that person, so we don't want that to happen, because we love each and every one of you. We really do. We really, really, really do. But I got to put that disclaimer out there, because once it's in Gutterball's hands, it's out of mine. And you guys, I've told you guys that lots and lots of times.
Well, we're not going to put up with negativity and stuff like that. That is not what this channel is about. We're all about having fun and being a family, a legit family, and enjoying each other.
Yep. So
we have fun doing this, and that's what we want the family to be, is nothing but fun and having a good time together.
100%. 100%. And that's all we're going to say on it, because you guys know we don't like to spend a lot of time on negative stuff. We like to be positive and have a lot of fun. So that's it. Let's move on. But just keep that in the back of your minds, guys, that, now it's just not Fury watching. So I've got somebody that's watching my channel for me. So that's it. And that's it. Let's move on. And I'm going to put the straw in with the Calzaruni, because we talked. Oops, I almost did the same thing again, Gutterball. So I'll fill you guys in on a little story. So yesterday, you guys know we record on Friday and Saturday. Today's Saturday. Last night it was like 2:30 in the morning, and we're doing some testing, and we're trying to figure out this stupid precision farming, and we're just going around and we're checking fields out. And I can't even remember. I even totally took the wrong way again after I was talking about it. So anyways, I'm taking my wagons back up to the farm, and out of the corner of my eye, I see on camera, I wish I would have recorded it. I really wish I would have.
I know.
You see Gutterball running up next behind the trailer, and he's running, and he's going faster and faster and faster. Next thing you know, he's passing me. So Fury, being not the smartest guy in the world, I start following him with my dual tractor, my dual trailers. Yeah, you hear him giggling. See, hear him giggling? Yeah, this was hilarious. So I follow him all the way up in the corner of the map. Let me show you guys, all the way up to field. Where was I? Oh, the green field down on the. Let me show him on the big map here.
Yeah, we were down a little lower right corner.
Right, down here. Okay, so I was coming off field 11. I'm coming up this way, right? And you see how this turns here and goes off? Gutterball decides to run up the street, and he's giggling just like he's doing now. And I'm following him, and I'm chasing him. I get to the end, and I've got a dual trailer on. I can't turn around because I'm stuck. He starts rolling, laughing. He just runs away. See, he just took off. Yep. I had to.
I'm like, have fun trying to turn around now.
As he runs away. That's what he said. So I had to put super strength on, pick up my tractor. Finally, I got frustrated and threw it into this grass field over here. Then I couldn't get the tractor out because there's no way to get out of that field. So then I had to throw it back over the fence. Oh, it was great. It was epic. So that's the stuff we do off camera, guys. So what you hear and see on camera is exactly what you get off camera. So just keep that in mind when you guys are saying, "Oh, I wonder if they're the same way," because we are. We are the exact same way.
And the best part is I can wait a couple weeks and turn around and do the same thing to him again.
Yep.
I'll lead him right into a different corner.
Yep. Meanwhile, he's giggling. He's just giggling, and I was laughing because I thought, okay, that's awesome. And I followed him and didn't even think about it. Didn't even think.
One of these times I'll try to get it to where I can do it while we're recording, so you guys can actually see it and laugh right along with us. Already?
Yeah. So the other thing we want to do is you know how Gutterball challenged you guys last night. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your grandkids, tell your grandparents, tell your mother, father, everybody to love our channel and subscribe. Pass the love around. We want to challenge you guys also to, if you start seeing in other streams and other channels that people are using our terms and our terminology, hey, call them out on it. Tell them, hey, Fury and Gutterball say that same thing, because I've noticed today that it was happening. So help us out, guys. Help us out, because we've noticed it, and we need your guys' help. All right.
Man, do you see what these eggs have already replaced the cost of them?
Yep.
Cows, and then some.
Yep.
I'm not even done selling it. This should be the last leg.
Now,
here.
We've also brought in our Gutterball, once again, his wonderful knowledge. He brought in a corn planter for us that he's going to buy as soon as he's done. So that'll be exciting, because we decided that what we're going to do is we're going to have equal amounts of cornfields with equal amounts of sorghum fields. The sorghum is going to go to the chicken, and the corn is going to go to the cows or pigs. For the wow, that's crazy how much money you just made. Well, I was gonna put this in here, but now I got to do this.
Almost 60 grand in just eggs.
Yeah. Well, that was 2 months worth, though.
Right.
But that's what we agreed on, guys. Is we just agreed that we're not gonna play doing it every month. We don't have to now. We're at the point where once he buys his planter today, then a good portion of it is going on to the loan, like we promised you guys.
Yeah, the only thing left to buy is we're going to need a corn header.
Yep.
That's the only thing left.
Before I buy the loan, make sure you get your planter and your corn header that you want. And then after that, then the money's plus. Because I think that will pretty much wrap us up with equipment, correct?
That's what we keep saying.
When we keep buying more. We're typical. Typical. There's never enough.
I have a heck of a time getting this trailer in this shed. Sit and watch me back his stuff in, you can really be like, you really drive truck for a living?
Oh, I know. We had, I think I might have told you guys last night, the girls had a sleepover here. So my granddaughter had a bunch of her friends over from school, because they're getting close to wrapping up now. In another couple of months, they'll be done for the summer. So she's made some really good friends, and like you guys know, she's in the learning disabled classes. So it's not like we had a bunch of them, like a bunch here. We only had like maybe 6, which is
that's still a house full.
Oh, yeah. When you're Fury's age, it gets to be a pain. But here's the cool thing: is last night when they were, they had, by the time we recorded, about half of them were asleep, and the other half they got watching this farming show, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I mean, Kimmy decided that she wanted to watch farming. She was sitting next to me for a long time doing the, watching Gutterball and I record, but then she felt like she was ignoring her friends. Apparently now our straw is full. So
it wasn't going to be much that it took.
No. And the nice thing is that Let's see. Yeah.
Heck, we might as well just sell it because
that's what I'm saying.
We're constantly getting it. So.
Yes, that's what I'm saying is that we don't have to store it now. We can sell it because all we got to do is put in here enough to fill it, and now it's full, so it'll only take like a couple bales.
Right.
All right, so I'll hook that up. I'll go down and sell this, and then I will start harvesting, and we'll have more straw from our things.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cool. We might as well take advantage of it, you know. Let me put his mixing wagon back in, and then I can leave this alone. As we fed him yesterday, and now we're getting to the point because, well, when you first buy cows, it doesn't register the food like right away. It takes like a month. So it gives you a chance to kind of still catch up. I never thought.
I only got 6 times the back and forth moving pigs.
Oh yeah, because our little trailer's
13.
Tiny. Yeah, it's little tiny.
That's all right.
So what we're gonna do, everybody, is like
the map.
We originally had it set up to where we were gonna take our trailer and sell the pigs, but now that we've gotten so many of them, we're just gonna sell them right from there, and we'll pay the delivery fee to have somebody come and get them, which is kind of cool. Man, I love this barn. Look, guys, watch. It locks the door. Isn't that neat? This barn is great. And once I said, it's funny because Gutterball says to me today, he goes, here, I found our planter. And I downloaded, put it right in the game. I said, it's in the game. He goes, do you even look at him? I was like, no. I just do what he tells me. I don't pay attention to that stuff. He just tells me what to get.
Yeah, so now I don't even ask, hey, do you want this or not?
Yep. Just put it in there. That's, at my age, it's easier just to follow directions sometimes.
What?
It is. I've had more fun, guys, this week, getting the gutter world set up. It's so amazing. Like, I'll message him. I'll be like, "Where do you want it?" He'll be like, "Oh, I want my shed here," and I'll be like, "Where?" Hang on, draw me a map, like a. He's got this app that it'll show the picture of the map, and then he can draw like red barns and stuff where he wants stuff, which is kind of cool. But Fury tends to be like not the smartest guy in the book, so I tend to have to go. Can you put the pen on there so I know what I'm doing? Yeah. All right, so
I'll get that done for you. So.
But I've had more fun, guys. You guys don't understand because, like I said, I didn't do that series on there for just because I wanted to kill time. I did that series because I wanted to show my brother what he means to this channel and give you guys a chance to see how he would actually design his farm without my help. Like, I'm not even in the decision-making process with that. Like, this one here, we're democracy, and we both vote on things, and we both agree on what we like and what we don't like, but that one is his farm. So what you guys are going to see is what Gutterball would actually build. So that's kind of neat. You guys will get a chance to see it for a change.
Yeah, sometime I'd like to sit and build one of my own and then send you the save game.
Sure.
And have you do a series on it.
Yep. That's absolutely that. I'm not above that either. I can just go and play on it. I'm not above that. Yeah. And we can change it. We can do whatever we want. That's the cool thing about this game is we can turn it into my series and then we can let you build your own. And as long as we got the same map, just send me the save game. Right. That way you actually build it yourself.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about that Green Acres one.
Green Acres.
That I had built.
Oh, yeah,
the one with all the buildings and stuff.
That was nice, yep. And that's fine, too, guys. Like I said, that's what's nice about having the brother that I do is things change on the fly, and it's great. It doesn't get boring, and that's why I think we have so much fun. You guys are wonderful, too. You guys have been commenting on the fact of how we get along and things like that, and, we're typical brothers for real. Like, it's not always easy, but we are at the age now that we don't fight like we did when we were younger. It would have been, I hate you, you hate me, get away from me, blah, blah, blah. You know how brothers do. But now it's more like, hey, dude, really? So, and it's more fun. We have a blast, and as you guys can see, this is where am I going? Oh, down my field to harvest. Oh, crash counter number 2. So, yeah, we have a lot of fun.
And I really like the comments of everybody saying how they love how we're tag team and everything.
Yeah, it's like
That's
a lot of people. We decided that a long time ago. Actually, a lot of people that do multiplayer, they feel like they have to be like in the same room, or the same, not same room,
Right.
same, like, because it's my camera that's filming it. So you feel like you've got to do it, but you guys know, a lot of you guys that watch this channel and watch our channel realize the work's getting done from both ends.
Right.
But we got 2 tag team trailers here. I'm going to fill them up. Let's shut that down. We'll run over to the horrible.
Okay. Oh. All right.
great.
Eggs sold, pigs moved. Now I'm headed up to go get the pig food for the second barn.
Yep. Now the trailer's down there. Just take your tractor down.
All right. You harvesting or are you baling now?
I'm harvesting.
Oh,
I've already got
okay.
the bales down and in the shed. They're already
Cool,
into
cool.
the thing and sold.
All right. Cool.
Yep. So the cows are taken care of. The bales are picked up, and I'm harvesting now. And I'm telling you, I love this combine. Really, really do.
I knew you would.
This
man. I
thing
knew you
fits 18,500. It fits more than the what do you call it there? It fits more than the giant case that we have. Almost, and it actually fits more than the Fent, the biggest Fent that you can buy in the game.
would. Right.
And off an older style harvester. And I really, for some reason, let me get in here so you guys can see. I really like the color of it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's like old school, huh?
Yeah, like old school, but yeah, it holds a lot. Like if you guys see, I've got an 8.5 meter header on this, and it's fine, absolutely fine. No, I'm actually Gutterball. I'm not going to harvest field 2 because we want that ready. No, because our other one's going to be ready tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll have to probably harvest them both. That way we can get these. This guy's we're going to turn into corn, and then field 2 we're going to turn into corn. And this thing goes like 26 miles an hour, so it hauls hiney. That is for sure.
Right.
I don't know if I've seen many combines that go that fast. Usually they go like 10 or 15 miles an hour.
All right.
How do what? He just said how do, and then he stopped.
Yeah. Trying to get this to load up because we only got 50%. And I got 2 things of pig feed to put in.
Oh, you got to lift it up. You got to like...
I got them setting right on top of it.
Yeah, you got to like lift it up. It's not all the way up. It's like a half, like 3/4 about the lip of it. I found that out last time. You got to like lift it up and like raise and lower it till you get the right height that you need to. And then it'll suck it right out. I thought the trailer was full though.
No, it holds 20. It's only got 10 in it.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice because we'll be able to put whatever we have there into the pig pen. Now, we ended up getting the wrong size pig pens, guys. That's okay because it worked out. Everything works for a reason. You guys know that. So we originally put in the game a pig pen that holds 270, and we made a mistake because it's exactly looks like the one that's in game that's 170. So when I bought them, I bought the 171, not thinking about it, and it worked out because the 271 would never fit on our farm anyways.
Right, that thing was huge.
So reality speaking, it would have. Everything happens for a reason.
Plus, we got enough animals.
Yep. And then what we're going to do is, remember, our babies just happened, and with the animal... Jeez. It's like I sound like I ate a piece of bubble gum. Wait till I watch that back. I'll be laughing hysterically. Once... with the animal extension mod, remember, pigs are times 6. So every time they have babies, it's times 6. So we put 50 pigs in there, and it only took one birthing rate, and the pen was full. So what he did is he moved 80 of them over to the other pen. When they have babies, both pens will be full. Then it'll be a matter of we're going to start selling the babies when they're born, and then we will keep a rotation going at that point. And with the amount of babies they're going to have, piglets, I think the word determines I'm looking for. When they have their piglets, I think that they will, they're going to fill that pen up anyways. Yes, I'm going to go right around here, guys, because Gutterball gave me instructions that he wants both of these corn. And I think we're just going to combine the two of them together and make one giant cornfield.
That'll work, yeah.
You guys have been through this with us through this whole journey, and can you ever imagine that we'd ever start making enough money to be where we can start buying stuff legitimately instead of taking out loans?
I didn't, especially when we hit that $700,000
Yep.
loan. I thought, oh man, we're gonna take forever. But I should have known with the amount of animals that we have, because I was thinking that the other day. We pretty much, all the money we making is purely off of animals.
1,000%.
On this episode, on this series.
Yep.
And we've never really done that.
Nope. Well, I don't think we've sold any crops at all, have we?
No, we pretty much, everything's been going in for feed.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're at least... And when's the last time we actually had to buy fertilizer?
And we're never gonna. I didn't realize how much slurry we had in this big barn, which was what, another 20,000? You said. Not
to mention the 40,000 I have in the other one, and the 50 or 60,000 liters of manure. We didn't even put a manure pen down on that, guys. So we just figured, well, we'll just do slurry at that point. So. You guys know that we gave this a 5 out of 5. Both of us did, this map. With the exception, it may knock off a point or two here if we can't figure out the precision farming. So that's going to be disadvantaged, because if we find out that it is the map, after everything that we've tried, after all the people that have given us advice, and if it ends up being the map, that might knock, because precision farming is huge.
Right. Yep.
Not just for us. I mean, if you look at most of you guys are using it as well for realism. So, and it makes me wonder if that would do the same thing with Maize Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad, because that's something I don't use. I don't like that Maize Plus.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's too hard to feed the animals. You know, I mean, in real life, cows eat a lot of food anyways, but chickens don't. I don't know about pigs because I've never raised them, and I don't know about sheep because I've never raised them. So those two animals in real life, I can't even give you any kind of thing, but I can tell you firsthand how much cows are, because Kimmy and I just fed them this morning.
She helped you again this morning.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She was up at 4:30 with me. She helped me milk and everything. And by the time we got done recording, it was like 2:30, and she was up and at 'em and ready to go with her muck boots on and the whole 9 yards.
Ah, cool.
Yep, she was out there with me and having a blast, and she's got them all named, or most of them, or at least that's the name she rattles off. I don't know, like whatever. There's, there's Cookie, and there's one that we have this one that's an older cow. She's probably like 8 years old now, and she makes this noise with her when they chew their cud, and they're chewing. She sounds like she's blowing you a raspberry. So it's like, so Kimmy named her Raspberry. So it's just crazy. If you took it liters, it probably took us about 25,000. I made 3 batches today of total mixed rations, so it was about 25 to 30,000 liters if you look at it that way, realistically, every day. Because they don't just get total mixed ration. They get, sometimes we give them wet grass, sometimes we give them hay, sometimes we give them mineral feed mixed in with their mixed rations. So, and sometimes we even give them corn and stuff mixed in with the mixed rations. It gets their protein. So we don't, or no, not corn, soybeans. Sorry, we don't use corn because it builds lactic acid up in a cow. So that's why you don't want to give them a regular, like milker cow, too much, because the lactic acid builds up in their bones and stuff, and then they don't produce enough milk. So
that's so weird, man.
Yeah. Well, it's no different than us. I mean, if you think about, if you were to go out and, run a mile, which a cow is carrying 2,000 pounds, it's a lot different than us. I'm only carrying 172 pounds, I think, is last time I stepped on a scale. I mean, that's a far cry away from 2,000. So,
exactly.
But cows tend to, if they don't have enough space to move, they'll get bad knees, and things like that. Like a cow will lay on the ground. That's absolutely realistic. But they don't like to because it's hard to get back up and down. Most of the times, our cows will sleep standing up. And that's the truth. They'll sleep right in their, like a lot of times they'll catch little cat naps where they're getting milked. And they'll be sleeping and you have to smack them on the butt just to get them to move and wake up.
Well, isn't it if they stay down, if they lay down too long, that's really dangerous?
Yes.
Because couldn't you end up losing one over that?
They, their heart gets, it puts a lot of pressure because 2,000, now when they're calves, they jump up and down. They literally will jump up and down and literally, and they'll lay on the ground, they'll get up, whoops. I was talking away, and next thing you know, I'm like, wow, I'm harvesting at 20 miles an hour. Because the harvester's full. Yeah, when they're calves, up until about 6 months old, when you can tell, because next thing you know, they'll go from, like, it'll seem like overnight. They'll go from, like, 200 or 300 pounds to, like, 1,000. It's like...
Yeah.
And then when they start... And cows in real life, their necks are super strong. They're huge and they're super strong. Like they, Kimmy gets a kick out of it because they'll when she bottle feeds them when they're little, they'll yank the bottle right out of her hand. Yeah,
that's, you got to really watch yourself if you're ever bottle feeding a calf. Yep. I've done that before.
They
get, I don't want to say mean, but you might as well say they get pretty violent with that.
We've had them where they've ripped the nipple right off the thing. We've had them where they'll take the bottle, throw it up, and it breaks. And so now we use plastic bottles because we've had them broken, and nothing worse than trying to clean up glass out of a cow pen. It's pain. But yeah, she was right up there, and she was excited, and she actually woke me up. I mean, my alarm was going, I just kept sleeping. But yeah, she goes out. We were back in the house by, 9:30. That was good. Because what we do is we milk, and then we feed, and then we, sorry as I clear my throat in your guys' ear again. We milk, we feed, and then we clean. Every day. It never stops. The mucking out the stalls. I've got a giant, the best way to describe it is I've got a giant tractor tire on the front of my skid loader, and it pushes the wet slurry and manure out of the cow pen into a big pit, and then it kind of gets separated from there. But everything this time of year is all kinds of muddy. everything. You drag it in mud. It's wet. It's ugh. So we call it the muck time of the year, where you can't tell the difference between outside mud and muck. It's all the same.
Right.
But I'm happy the fact that she is engaged and learning. You know, and not many kids her age are wanting to do that stuff, let alone girls.
Right, exactly.
You know? So I'm just happy the fact that she wants to do the whole farming thing. It's great. And I only do it part-time now. I don't even do it full-time. Like John, the guy that that runs the farm now, man, that job never ends. You know, like I get to go and milk them and to go home and go to bed. He's got to go and keep going. He doesn't ever stop.
He's got over 100 head, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, 125, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that'll keep you busy.
Yep, and just between that and planting and harvesting, and there right now I've been kind of helping them extra. We've been putting in, we did 65 acres of new pasture land over the last week. And it's been fun. I mean, I'm not going to say it's been easy. I'm old. It's been, you know, I get up at night and my legs cramp, and because I'm not drinking nearly enough water. And, you know, when you're out there and you're drinking Mountain Dew, that doesn't help. You're supposed to drink water.
I always tell people that's the only thing I drink, coffee and Mountain Dew.
Yep.
So don't even offer me water, because it ain't happening.
That's usually the way I am. I'm more of a Dr. Pepper fan, but we haven't gone to the grocery store all week, and all I had was Mountain Dew, so I've been drinking that. But yeah, I respect people, and like I told you guys yesterday, the truckers and the farmers are what keep us going every day. Man, I'll tell you, I've been having to clear my throat a lot lately. It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get that. Well, it got too cold, so I didn't get that septic tank lid poured.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Yeah, we prayed about it today for you to make sure it would be easy and at least warm enough. Trying to pour concrete with it cold out. It's terrible.
It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow and the rest of the week, so I'm going to pour it tomorrow, and then I'll put it in on Friday.
According to our weather here, Thursday and Friday, we're supposed to get 80s or close to it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what next week, 60 to 80 degrees.
Oh,
and
I'll take it.
High 40s, low 50s at night.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I'm over winter. I'm into spring now. My brain. To let you know too, about what I'm going to do is when I take this sorghum now, I'm going to do the same thing that we do with the straw, since we're going to be having sorghum every day. What I'm going to do is, if we continue our rotation that we've been doing, and we literally have a sorghum field every day, I'll just dump it into the pen, make sure they're full, and then I'll put the rest into the flour mill.
Okay.
So, because if you notice, we're setting it up to where, like tomorrow, or what shall we say, next weekend for you guys, we will have our next sorghum field ready. Field 13 will be ready.
Right.
And then the day after 13, then one will be ready again. So if we're getting sorghum every single month anyways, we might as well keep it going in the flour mill to make pig food.
Yeah, because that second barn, we've only got like 6,000 or 10,000 in there.
Right.
So we definitely need to get that built up.
Right.
The first barn's good. We've got that pretty much filled.
Because I think I still have sorghum in the, what do you call that there? The silo. What do you call it there? It's called a silo.
Yeah, that thing.
That thing, you know, you got to speak Fury when you talk to me. That thing over there.
Man, are we getting a heck of a yield off this, brother?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm getting ready to get my second tank off this thing here. But this field, neither one of these fields had the full yield either.
Right.
So, for those of you that want to know, in the long run, you gain just as much yield, I think, off sorghum as you do wheat, because you can harvest it twice. You can double harvest it compared to the wheat. And I'll combine this field when I bring my plow down here, my cultivator, that new one that you got us last week. I will plow these up together, and we will have one giant field of corn.
Yeah, we still got to do that over here on this grass field. There's at the one end, we've got some that we got to work up and, and plant grass.
It's a little different color, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
That field next to me is pretty decent size too. What field is that?
Yeah, you
Field
won't be
4.
long. We're going to start buying some more land.
Yep. Nice. I've literally got about 2 passes left in this field. Both fields are harvested.
I'll get this, finish getting this cut, and then I'll get that planter and stuff bought. That way we know how much we can put on the loan to do.
Right. Now, I am going to put out a poll on my community page strictly for Two Brothers Farming. Okay? And the poll is going to state, do you guys, because we don't want to leave this series, we got way too much work to do. Do you guys want us to just continue to put out the 2 videos of this, or one of this and one of a new series? Because we cannot leave, that was one thing that we agreed on, we cannot leave this series until we reach our goals. Right. So, and that means owning the whole map, that means having all our pens full, all that stuff. So we got a long ways to go for that. So it's probably going to be... Oh, and by the way, we're officially right now been a year on this map.
Right.
That's over right
yeah,
now.
and please vote on that, because Fury and I legitimately are really struggling on what to do with that.
Yes, that's why I figured I'd put it out there, because if you guys... Now, keep in mind that no matter what, until we reach our goals, there will always be a minimum of 1 St Kalle every weekend. If you guys want us to, on the other day, start a new series, that's fine. We've talked about that. We don't have a problem with that, but we cannot leave this map until we get our goals done. We've worked too hard. We want to make sure we achieve our goals on that. But we don't mind starting another series, because we have a couple of things in plan for that one. It's going to be another long series, just so you guys know. So it's not going to be one of these things that's going to happen overnight.
It's going to... That's our goal from now on, is to find what we want to do on the map and find a map that we can stay on, because this is legit the first time we actually are going to reach goals that we set before we get off the map. Because there's just absolutely no problems with this map. Other than, well, now this precision. But I'm going to try to get a hold of the map maker and see if I can't find out what it is, the reason why it's doing it.
Yep. That's why I said when I get done with this sorghum here, I'm literally going to plow it in. You know, and that way we don't have the what we have, you know, so we can reset it and see. But yeah, I'll put that out on my community page. Make sure you guys are voting on it, and be legitimate about it. Like, think about it and make sure that it's something that, you know, if you guys want us to continue to put out 2 episodes of this every week, that's fine. Or you want us to put out 1 of this, and then I just drove through the grass again with my header down. Nice. Or 1 of these and 1 of the other maps. Now, we're not going to tell you what map it is or what we've got planned. You guys are going to have to watch to find that out. But it's exciting. We'd like to see if we can get our average views up on this map to from 70 to maybe 100. If you can get 100 of you guys watching every single week, it would make me happy. So that's the other thing.
We want 1,500 views.
Every
episode.
We all,
1,500.
I mean, we've got 1,500. Well, we just hit. Well, you know, congratulations to you guys. We just hit a milestone. We just hit our. You know, we just hit 1,600. Our family members. So we're going, guys, and that's all you guys. That's all you guys. That has nothing to do with me or Gutterball. That's all you guys.
Keep us growing. Keep us growing.
Yep, because the more that we grow, the more that we can get the stuff going, and the more that we can go. And don't hesitate to put if you feel if you're in a good spot financially to join the Fury Machine Gaming channel, the immediate family, it's 99 cents a month. We've got a lot of things planned. Now, I have not put out anything for immediate family members in a while because I've been busy and there's only 14 of you, so you guys know how it works. There. My harvest is...
And one of the 14 is me, so...
Yeah.
I'll probably... so
well,
it's no big deal.
I tried to join my own channel, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Both these fields are harvested now.
Okay. I just got done with the mowing the grass, so...
How did it do? Because I know we smoothed that field out, so...
Not bad. There's only one section. So, not bad at all.
So we got at least 24,000 in that, which is good. Now this harvester, this combine, does unload a little bit slow, but that's okay because it's probably about realistic, because if you look at reality... Now, for those of you who have ever seen sorghum in real life, is it red like this? Like, is it? I guess these look like little, like... They look like cranberries to me, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do.
I'm not quite sure what sorghum looks like in real life because I've never done it, never seen it. We don't grow it too much around here. It's too cold, I think. That doesn't mean that people don't grow it around here. I'm just saying that I don't see it in my little local area. Like I've always told you guys, just because I do it a certain way here, the way I was taught by my dad and the way John teaches me to this day, doesn't mean that everybody across the globe does things the same way.
Right.
Everybody has their own way because we're all in different regions. We're all in different areas and climates and things like that. So, like, for example, on that Saskatchewan map, to me, it is absolutely a waste of time to cut the crop and then windrow it. Because in my area being so windy, we would lose half our crops into the power lines. We really would, because it would just blow everywhere.
Same here.
So I don't, but that doesn't mean out Midwest they don't really do that. Like, I guess Dirt Farmer says they legitimately do it, where he's at. So, ooh, I spawned through the wall again. How cool is that? Whew, that harvester is loud. Holy cow. I shut it off. I'm like, whew, I can hear myself again. Oh. So I'm going to load up and go ahead and feed the chickies. I'll finish loading the other one up from the silo, and I'll feed the chickens. And then the rest of it I will put into the flour mill, so we can continue to make piggy food.
Well, that's weird. That thing comes with a header, but it only does sunflowers.
Oh, the harvester?
Yeah, it doesn't come with a corn header.
That's crazy. Why wouldn't you make they're the same header,
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. You know what? Let's just keep that header we got.
Okay.
Because aren't we leasing that?
I don't know if it went back or not. I don't know. Yeah, no, it wasn't attached. I think it must have went back because I don't have it here on the farm. But because I don't know how much they cost, but
yeah, we're gonna have to hold off on getting one.
Well, remember that corn's gonna take 6 months to grow.
Right, that's what I figured.
Well, I will say one thing. We are definitely going to have to upgrade these tractors if we keep using the double wagons. They don't like them.
Oh, struggling with it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm still going 14 miles an hour. That's not too bad.
You got the baler down there, right?
Nope. The baler is over by the cows in the baling shed.
Oh, that's right. We moved it over there.
Sorry, I'm concentrating.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to crash counter this episode.
I've gotten 3 already.
I will, trust me, because I just said something about it.
All right, so I don't know how much this is going to take, but we're going to make sure our chickens are fed. Oh, only 9,000.
Cool. Means we're doing it right.
Yep. Oh, we almost got a pallet of eggs already started.
Yeah. Oh, we only got half an hour in-game time left.
Yeah, 25 minutes now.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Nope.
Keep
Okay.
it up. We're going to have to... Goes too quick. We're going to have to start doing 2-hour videos.
Yeah. We have talked about a surprise, too, guys, so...
Yep.
We have talked about a surprise maybe on Saturday nights, and we are not going to give it away. We are going to maybe just do it one of these times. But we are excited maybe possibly to do it again. For those of you who's been a member of the channel a long time, you'll know that we've done it before in the past.
Yep.
A couple times.
Hey.
All right. Chickens are now fed completely full. Like completely full. So now I'm going to go take in the rest of the thing. I'm going to take this trailer and fill it the rest of the way up and take it down to the flour mill. I'm getting pretty good about driving these things. Okay. So we're going to put 24 and 9, 49,000 liters, or 49,000, 29,000 liters into the flour mill. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys know how this works. You know how it works. Every time I come this way, I get hit on that silo. In the famous words of another streamer, close your eyes, turn your head.
A lot of streamers.
That's why I said, for those of you guys that are worried about how I'm playing, there's some issues out there, if you know what I mean. Because I don't think in all of my years of playing Farm Sim and watching YouTube, I don't think I've ever gone on anybody's recording or stream and say, hey, how come you're not doing it this way? It's just not something I do. But there are people out there that do. Really is.
Believe it or not. Oh, almost crash counter.
I've gotten 3. Okay.
I almost forgot to change the wrap color.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. What'd you change it to? What color?
I'm going to surprise you.
Nice. I'll come pick them up in a minute here.
There's one of the old color. I wrapped one and went, oh, crap.
Yeah, we did
color.
that. That was the smartest thing we ever could do. Okay, so now we're going to have 34,000 corn and 23,000 sorghum going in here. And it's making it very quickly. Pig food and flour. I keep forgetting that we're making flour every hour.
Right.
There, I'll drop this back off. I'll go grab the bale loading wagon and start loading up his bales that he's wrapping. And then our next episode, I will cultivate my fields in, and I will lime them and fertilize them and seed them all at the same time. So that, and they're going to corn, right? Field 3 and 2, right? Are going corn.
Yep.
Okay.
I say we just keep that field permanent corn.
Yep. Well, that means that we'll have 2 sorghum and 1 corn, which is decent sized corn right now.
Right.
But I tell you, one of the best things we ever got, guys, is these double wagons. Because on this little map, it's just about the right size.
Yeah, that has saved a lot of time. A lot of time.
Yep. There we go. As you guys can see, when you work with Gutterball, you have to keep things clean. He gets mad. He gets mad. He says, wow, nobody puts this stuff away. Yeah, I'll put that away in a minute. The planter. I want to go pick up the bales. I still can't believe I bought a Holstein. That's crazy.
That's habit.
That's, yeah, 100%. About 10 minutes, we'll wrap this up, and there we go. See, what we do, guys and gals, we change our color wrap every time we do silage bales, so we know which one's the oldest and newest.
Right.
It's kind of like a tried and true, like on my farm here in real life, we don't do that. Everything is white. Everything's wrapped white. But we put, with spray paint, we put giant, like 1, 2, 3. Oh, purple. You went purple. Nice. Hey, whatever you need to do. Oh, and one red.
Different.
Purple and one red.
Yep. Now Mrs. Gutterball will love this because she loves purple.
Well, I'm going to put the one red in the middle.
So I'm going to get me some brownie points. Be like,
Yeah.
yeah, honey, I did it just for you.
Look at this choreographed mess here. Look at that, right around the corner. Well, I like the purple. It's shiny. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I tell you, another
First
thing,
time I've used purple.
this little bale loader wagon has worked really well too.
Yeah, it has. Yep.
There we go. There's our first 8 silage, because you guys know, we've learned this the hard way, that they take 3 full months to ferment. So that's why we started to do it. That's why we had to do it, because when we get down to one pile left, now we've got a lot of feeding out of that pile of silage that we have left. We have a lot of feedings.
Yeah, we have.
But we want to stay ahead of it. We don't want to have it.
Yeah, because once you fall behind on this silage, it's hard.
Yep.
To get caught back up just because of the fermenting time.
Yep. Now,
hay's no big deal. You can go and cut the grass around your other fields and
Yep.
make a couple bales.
Now right, exactly. Hay is a lot easier. But when you start talking your silage, now when you're using a bunker silo, you can do so much at a time, you know, so you don't usually run out as much.
And that there, I like to use corn.
Yep.
To make that put in there, because you get a lot off of one field.
Yep. Did you guys see our nice little, as I drive by, our nice little egg cell point? What we did is we put this little egg cell point on the road. So now Gutterball sells his eggs right there. Like he loads it up, and people come and buy it.
Yep.
Just like you would in real life. Oh, I see. Yep, different
So
color.
if you need eggs at home, come on over to our farm. We'll sell you some. Cheap,
true.
Real cheap.
This is getting a great yield off this.
I told you. I seen the size of these windrows and went, woohoo.
And these you didn't change the size on it, right? So these are 180 bales.
It says what, 7,500 a bale.
Oh, did you change it? Because they're supposed to be 9,000.
Now it's 180.
Oh, nice.
What it says.
Maybe that's the hay.
Yeah, that could be.
Nice. I'll get one. If you can get one more bale, then we'll wrap this up. We'll wrap this video up, and we'll be done with it.
Won't take long.
No. I like the wider pickup on that.
Yeah, I do.
And it wraps fast.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you keep going, all right, let's do this.
You said.
Yep. Perfect. I stopped the timer. All right, guys, let me shut my tractor off. Oh, I love the way those shut down. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we made it to the end of episode. Let me get over here so I'm not feeling like I'm in the next county. We made it to the end of episode 23 here on St. Kalle, Two Brothers Farming. I mean, it's amazing. 23 episodes. You believe that? That's crazy.
I'm loving it.
I know. I'm loving it too. We'll put out the poll. Make sure you guys are dealing with that. And on that note, you guys know how it works. You ready? You ready? You ready? Please, please, please look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. And most importantly, look out for each other's family. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding ding bell so you get notified when Fury and Gutterball drop a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And if you're in a good spot, make sure you guys are joining the Fury Machine Gaming immediate family. Give you access to videos, tutorials, let's plays, and merchandise coming soon to a theater near you. And on that note, you guys always know how it works. We do laps around Gutterball. Make sure that he sees the love, sees the comments. You guys know how much he appreciates the comments. Gutterball loves to read each and every one of you guys' comments, as well as I do. But he takes it and literally reads every one of them. So on that note, guys, I'm going to turn it over to him. He's going to send us on our way and send us out the door. And there you go.
All right, thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. And like Fury said, hit that subscribe button. Really help us out. And if you do have mere 99 cents a month, go ahead and join the immediate family. Please take care of yourself, take care of your family, and if anybody around you needs a helping hand, help them out and do what you can for them. So we will see you guys on the next episode.
You betcha.
Stumbled through that one.
Yeah, it's not as bad as me. I sound like I was chewing bubblegum earlier. So, all right, you guys know how it works. I love you all, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.